Yo, what's good, GQ? This is Myles Garrett. These are 10 things I can't live without. It's my cologne, LV. I think everybody should have like a cologne or a fragrance of like the season or the year. And for me, I switched it up from Meteore to this right here. I've only gotten good reviews, and I feel like everyone should, just continue to mix it up, diversify, and find something that really fits for you. Don't rub it together. You mess up the scent when you do that. When you do this, so don't dull the scent by rubbing your wrists together. Just let it sit, it'll be fine. All my friends, family know I put syrup on anything, especially in breakfast. Like eggs, toast, French toast, waffles, pancakes, really doesn't matter. Syrup goes on everything. It's the best condiment you can have. Aunt Jemima and Miss Butterworth, the Hood Classics, we know. We got this right here, but we know what we were using back in the day. I'll take shady on this occasion. I mean, it's usually from Canada. They usually got the syrup locked down, but we need a little bit more sugar in ours. That's how we do. Just to get you right, it's not yogurt. It's a dairy cup. 20 grams of protein, get you up right in the morning. Get it before workouts, try to get some in. So I'm not feeling bloated, but I got some beneficial nutrition early. Get some bananas, some granola. I'm really set. Going into workout, and afterwards double it up, get some creatine, get some more protein, and this is how you get what you're looking at right now. Next essential, my camera, man. If I'm going anywhere, I need a camera of some kind. Right now I got my Fujifilm X100V. Sometimes I got my Canon, I got an A1, I got a Sony A1, I got a Hasselblad X2D. Like if I'm going somewhere, I'm taking pictures. I'm not a video guy. I literally love just taking stills, and I like to travel, go to different places across the world. I like making big pictures, blowing them up, putting them up in the house, giving out to friends, family. So just helping them experience, some of the things I get to see through my life and through my lens. I went to Patagonia around this time just to go time to myself, decompress. But I knew they had some interesting wildlife out there. So I was just trying to work on my skills by myself and just hone my craft. But I also love to take pictures of, people just doing their thing, whether that's candidly or on the sports field or court. I'm still impressed by the many things that people are able to do and able to accomplish with just hard work and great grit and will. Wherever I can fit in, I'll get in, and I'll take my chance and run with it. I got my own photography Instagram, Man of Tomorrow. In my life, because it gets more interesting by the day. I'm blessed to be around some very interesting people while I'm kind of just here holding the camera. Next essential, my GameBoy Advance. I had one before that. It broke, so I had to go get it fixed, and I got this one in the meantime. I was like, I'll get another and kind of personalize it for myself. I gave the last one to my sister. I got a Game Boy Color for my mother while I was in Japan. I got her Tetris. That's the only video game I've ever seen her play, so I was like, I gotta get it while I'm here. I'm big into Pokemon, I can't lie. Since like the Red and Blue days, I've been playing Pokemon for years. Castlevania, Tetris, Super Mario Bros. My boy just got me Tony Hawk Pro Skater. If you see me like walking around the airport or just chilling on the side, I'm probably playing my Game Boy. Next essentials are my pick, my toothbrush. I got my pick here. I got to make sure, I'm looking good. My hair's looking good. My dad always said, you need to take care of your hygiene, take care of your hair. That's what I made sure to do for all these years, because he wouldn't let me grow it unless I did take care of it. So, thank you to the old man for keeping me on that. Electric toothbrush, make it easy on yourself. Slow brush your teeth, floss, tongue scraper, and just take care of yourself, man. Ain't nobody trying to deal with halitosis or bad breath. I got the mix and match black and white because I have to get a new toothbrush head. So, it is what it is. But if you get a new toothbrush head, that means you brush your teeth. So, headphones. Anywhere I'm going, I'm playing music. Last thing I've been on was Weeknd's album. This new Hurry Up Tomorrow. I think I've been bumping it like every day. Just any given day, I'm just listening to music. That's just how I vibe. Whether it's The Weeknd, whether it's Donny Hathaway, MJ, Marvin Gaye. I'm bumping some music. I'm bumping something. The vibe kind of like determines itself. Like I don't go into it thinking like, yo, I'm finna be listening to 21 Savage. Let me listen to Disturbed. Let me like nothing like that. During game day, I'm usually just trying to find one of those songs that I can't get out of my head. I feel like I focus better when I have just one that stuck with me. After that, you know, you're just trying to decompress. You want anything that can just help you relax, because at that point, you don't need to be turned up. You're just trying to, you know, get back home and watch everybody else ball out. My next essential is chopsticks. Our chopsticks, however you want to word it. You know what I mean. I was gifted some Demon Slayer chopsticks with Rengoku and Nezuko. You know, like I said, been in Japan. I like to travel a lot. I'm big into sushi. I'm really just big into Japanese food in general. This food is some of the best in the world. Can't go anywhere without my chopsticks, I guess. I watched my mom. She was the first one to take me to go get sushi. She had been eating sushi forever. Little California rolls. We're better than that now. We've upgraded. She showed me how to hold them, and I just kept on going to get food after that. Just, you know, going to get sushi, ramen, and like it just kind of became easier and easier. You know, they tell you that you don't really know how to use chopsticks until you can pick up a single grain of rice, and like I just ended up like trying and practicing that. But I remember she didn't want to take me because she was like, yo, if I get them to like this, there are never gonna be any more remains in the refrigerator, you know? Let me just try this California roll one time. Then she gave me this one called the Incredible Hulk, and I never looked back. I was eating everything out the fridge. Sunglasses. You gotta be able to accessorize. Now you gotta take these wherever you're going. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, the sun's gonna be out eventually. You gotta be able to take care of yourself. You gotta be able to take care of your eyes. Along with those sunglasses, you know, you gotta be able to have a watch. Fortunate enough to be blessed to be able to get myself an AP. I remember my dad telling me at a young age that, you know, if you're going out, you need a watch. You need to know what time it is, and you come back before those street lights come on. So, and I've been wearing a watch for a long time. I've been avoiding whoopings with that same logic, and I guess I'll employ that same logic with my kids when I have some one day. You know, having a watch is imperative, especially at a young age. I don't plan on giving my kid a phone unless it's Nokia with Snake in the proper time. So, till then, accessorize, you know, keep your clock winded, and you know, continue to look good. Next essential, iPad here. I know it probably doesn't look like it with the case and all these stickers. I get bored, and I like stickers. You know, during the football season, you know, you're sitting around too many meetings. You're in there for like 4 or 5 hours, just, you know, sitting and going over tape, watching your opponent. I'm big on Godzilla, so I have a lot of Godzilla stickers that I got from Japan. And I use it for, you know, watching anime. I feel like it's impacted my generation as a whole. You know, you have a whole lot of athletes and kids who are doing like different, you know, anime celebrations inspired by different, you know, characters. Like Naruto has to be, you know, up there, or at least Naruto Shippuden if you put the whole thing. Pokemon. I've been a Pokemon fan for a long time, man. Like you saw, like the Game Boy, Ash and his journey. I think that mirrored a lot of us as kids' journeys, you know, growing up, you know, being part of that fad. Maybe it's just nostalgia, but that's a big one for me. Say Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, whether you want to package them together, amazing storytelling. We got Hunter x Hunter. That was the first one like I felt like emotional attached to. Every episode with the characters, like I didn't know like who was gonna go. I didn't know who was gonna die. You know, seeing Gon like experience the world like from his like childish like innocence, you know, being exposed to like, you know, death and heartbreak, and his relationship with Killua. It was tough. It was a roller coaster, and I'm looking forward to seeing that continue. And then lastly, can't wait to see Vinland Saga get finished out. That was probably the biggest one for me as far as like emotional, action-packed, and just, you know, a lot of fun. And then shout out to Ranking of Kings. That's where I got my dog's name from, Boji. Thank you, GQ, for having me. These are my 10 essentials. See y'all next time. All love.